you don't know by now, the Opie and Anthony Show is definitely a soap opera. There's all sorts of things that are going on all the time, and we're giving you updates and whatnot. And yesterday we kind of touched on the fact that Anthony and I noticed that the promos for this show are falling into just a couple themes.
A couple?
Yeah, there's
I see one really strong theme on any of the promos of this show.
What's wrong, Steve?
I hate that Zoe bitch.
Yeah, what do you think of Zoe?
Who are we talking about?
Zoe was the lady that crossed the finish line last at the New York City Marathon.
Oh, is she the one with the little shriveled up legs?
And Martini Steve is in the studio.
Okay. I walk into that every goddamn time. Is that the girl, the wheelchair chick? Is that
No,
it?
she has MS and all, and you know, I'm already getting attacked on the instant
You
feedback
are.
and stuff. But see, she knows exactly what she's doing. Okay, you know, she needs to be last every year to get the attention.
Yeah, I was gonna say,
Publicity
it's not,
stunt.
it's not the first year she's done it. She knows she's milking it, right?
It's like driving naked girls on a bus down Broadway.
But
or
we don't do
having
it every
sex
year.
in a church.
But we don't do it every year.
Publicity stunt.
We don't do it every year.
No.
So yesterday, we were talking about the. Steve's shaking his head because he knows it's coming. We were talking
Steve,
about.
if you would step up into that barrel there.
Yeah. Thanks. Gee, is
We,
it my turn already?
We noticed a theme. You know, there's promos that help the show when we go to break and coming out of break, and we started noticing very nervously that you're doing a lot of women hating promos.
There are, I mean, it's rampant on this show. The women abusing, women hating promos that are put together for breaks when we go in and out of break.
Right.
And we believe Steve is responsible for these.
I'm responsible for letting them through. I can't take credit for actually producing all of them. I can't because I don't want
But
to.
the buck stops here.
Right, but in
Right.
terms of actually putting them in the system, yeah, I did.
Yeah, but you know, I think you're getting a lot of production pieces, and you decide which ones will
Sure.
work for the show. And you've decided that anything that makes fun or beats up a woman is a good promo for the Opie and Anthony show.
Well, it's not necessarily
And you know,
that. It's just
we're gonna
okay.
start going out on the road again and doing promotions, and I really want to see some women at these things.
Yeah.
And we're getting email like, dude, I'm a female. I would love to listen to you guys, but
I'm
it gets
afraid.
it gets a little harsh with these promos. And then so Anthony and I are like, you know what? Maybe we should get all the promos and see if there's a point here.
It's like punch sound, woman scream, Opie and Anthony.
That's right. Well, there's 3 categories of
love
promos.
Oh.
There's only 3
Only
categories.
3.
Yeah, we
Only
got the
3 subjects are covered in all of our promos.
We got the overly gay promos where Anthony and I are getting banged in the bungholes, or titty effed by a man. Thank you.
Yeah.
Then there's just the all-out violent promos, like the angry golfer and all that you've heard, and the girl getting her vagina blown up, which also could be in the female
that could be in the
category.
female category. Yeah, of course.
And then
Call for one?
so there's 4 gay promos
Right.
that help sell the show. There's 4 violent promos, just violent people in general. And then there's 12 promos about women getting abused.
12 abused women promos.
Wow, I didn't realize there was that many.
So we just want to go through a few of these.
Uh-huh.
Here's the first one.
Chubby gals need love too.
That's quite possibly the filthiest vagina I have ever seen.
All right, a little degrading. A little women
degrading.
degradation is good. There we go.
Why can't we have a promo about a nice, young, fresh vagina?
Oh, I can use that audio right there.
All
I
right,
can use
very
that
good.
audio right
All right,
there.
that'll be a promo. Good. And here's the next one, Anthony.
Evil and loving it. The Opie and Anthony Show.
I almost broke my vagina.
Drink until she's pretty.
It's a freak show. The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, an ugly chick promo. Not really abusing, but
well,
it's just
no.
little
This isn't. This is
covertly-
just the female category. So far we got a girl with a filthy vagina.
Yeah,
And obviously a fat, ugly pig
at the bar.
that we're gonna F when we drink enough.
Drunk girls walking into traffic is funny. Wandered into traffic and bounced off the hood of a fucking bus. I can see my house from here.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, that's a woman
I think that's funny.
getting drunk and hit by a bus.
And you're not acting at all. How you say "fucking" in that promo, you're just enjoying yourself a little too
Oh, I
much.
was so giddy when I was doing that stuff. I was so sleep deprived and punchy. I had no idea what came out until those sweepers came back.
Where's the promos about us celebrating the female?
Celebrating the
I don't
female.
think there are any.
I know. You hear him celebrating the female. Why would you want to do that?
No, it's not so much that. You know what?
It's a bitches that'll get you.
That's right. What's that? What's that?
It's a bitches that'll get you.
That's right. And Steve knows.
Yeah, that's right. Okay, go on.
Here's the next one.
The Opie and Anthony Show. The fat girls
Please let me meet you. I have huge tits.
just love you.
It's a freak show. The Opie and Anthony Show.
All right, fat girl
Another fat girl promo.
Fat girl.
All right. Here's another.
The fat girls.
Do you have an Audi belly button?
You ever eat an entire chocolate cake?
The Opie and Anthony Show.
A little more degrading of fat women. Ever eat a whole chocolate cake? What was that?
Yeah, I don't know. I just that was the instruction I got from the guy who created those was just ramble into a microphone for 10 minutes. And I'll piece together whatever you say. So he took snippets of whatever I said going on 10 minutes, processed the vocals, and said it back.
And there was 10 minutes of you just talking about fat girls. And
No,
filthy
I was
vaginas
actually
and-
I was rambling. It was
drunk girls that are so desperate that they're just waiting around for you to get drunk enough.
That's right.
Jesus. How about a little variety?
All right. Well, you know what? In all fairness, picking through Opie and Anthony's show vocals for drop-ins, those little pieces of audio, you come across a lot of really violent lines, and it's very difficult to pick
And
out
it's
ones.
so
that you guys
exciting
are-
for you to just make sure you
But it's just,
isolate those
there's
violent.
such an abundance of them.
Incorporate this into some woman thing. And
There's such an abundance of them. It's like, oh, hey, look, another one. All right, fine, throw that in there.
Well, how about this one?
Shut your mouth! I said shut your fucking mouth!
I masturbated so hard, I almost broke my vagina. The Opie and Anthony Show.
that's one of my personal favorites from Steve. Shut your fucking mouth!
What were you trying to get at with that promo?
I didn't do that one, but I did think that was funny.
But you really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I did.
The woman pretty much tied up in a basement somewhere, getting
Yeah, that's from that Rob Zombie movie. That's
getting an attitude adjustment.
Getting beaten.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, maybe we're just looking into this a little too much.
You
huh?
think?
It's date night. Get your shovel. I never really find a good sound effect of a guy getting hit in the head with a shovel.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Date night, get the shovel. So I guess that means you're going on a date. There
Right.
might be some date rape involved, and then you got to get rid of the girl.
No, that was I think that was one of Norton's lines originally, like from the old show. He would talk about hitting girls with shovels, and so I just incorporated that into a sweeper. I don't want to take credit from
No,
that.
actually, when I do it, it's a gardening reference.
I see.
But the point is, this is all the female promos we found, and not one is flattering to the female.
No, there's not one flattering female.
Well, maybe this
promo.
one is, Anthony.
Welcome to the Opie and Anthony. Oh, for crying out loud. Yeah, heard you the first time. Can I help you? Yeah, that's me. Yeah? What do you mean served? Divorce? That bitch!
All right.
I have a question: Is why was the teacher from the Peanuts giving you a subpoena?
Oh, that was yeah, exactly. You try to find
subpoena.
random speech of people. Exactly.
Well,
I couldn't find that.
I'm just trying to find one that would be flattering. to the
Flattering, where a
female.
girl listening to the show would go, "Wow, that's really nice.
They're very thoughtful.
I like those guys."
They're thinking about us a little bit. I think I'll go out and meet them next time they're
Yeah.
in my town.
The only way you're getting a date is with a bottle of chloroform.
The Opie and Anthony Show.
Right? Now you're beating and chloroforming.
That was what I tried to do back at the old station, but the old PD would never let me get that one through.
But why both? Why a beating and the chloroform? You don't need to punch her if you knock her out.
I
don't
think
know.
she
I've-
struggled. Like you were trying to get the chloroform on her, and she started struggling.
There you
So
go.
you got to beat the crap out of her a little bit, and then put the chloroform back
exactly.
on.
Okay. You seem a little angry, Steve.
Yeah, I've got some unresolved anger issues, but I'm working them through.
And this is a way to resolve them.
And it comes out in his work.
Exactly.
You know, a lot of artists are like that, Opie.
I just want to find one.
Famous painters, they do the same thing. They
This is the
take
one
their emotion and put it on canvas.
This is a work of art, but you know, another female getting abused that Steve put together.
Learn to play poker with the Opie and Anthony Show.
No. Oh, God. She spilled my chips.
I'm sorry, sir.
Opie.